Prime Minister Ibrahim Mahlab and Sultan bin Mohammed Al Qasimi, member of the Supreme Council of the United Arab Emirates and the current ruler of the Sharqa Emirate, inaugurated the new National Archives building in the Fustat in the presence of the Minister of Culture, the Minister of Youth and Sports, Minister of Education, the Minister of Population, and a number of other public figures. The Minister of Culture, Abdel Wahid Al Nabawi, said the archives included 600 million documents related to the history of Egypt and the region, employing a team of researchers from 140 countries. He said the building cost around 100 million Egyptian pounds, pointing out that it has a unique design which won the International Archive Conference Award in Malaysia 2008. And we have joining us today Dr. Iman Nigm. Welcome, Dr. Iman, the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Culture, to be talking to us about this and more.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. And let's start with this. The archives includes 600 million documents related to the history of Egypt and the region. It's an amazing number. What are some of the important rare documents in this new national archives?
Well, you know, the National House of Archives, it is the only source of history and heritage in Egypt, whole Egypt.
Wow.
It's the only one source. And if you go back to the old one, to the old House of Archives, you find that in Egypt, if you explain, we explain, the incidents in Egypt are very successive and are very fast, you know, and every incident, it has to be recorded and it has to be registered in a house, in the big house, like a document in the house and archive. So we need really another place, because every day we have an incident, every year we have a lot of incidents. It has to be recorded, it has to be, so we need more space and more area to preserve the document. And we know all that we have a very wealth of heritage, very big heritage, and it had to be preserved, it has to be maintained, it has to be. This is the importance of the presence of a new building, of course, and you know, the new building, it was the idea and the initiative from 2003. It's an old
so that's
initiation.
been very long.
Yeah, it's an old initiation from the Prince Qasimi, and he is donating many things other, you know. And about the archive, National Archive, yes, it's very important to have a new one, so to have to maintain our heritage, to preserve our maintenance to our heritage, to have center of training, we have to have a center of saving of documents. It is very important to them.
Well, Dr. Iman, let me come to the building itself. What was so unique about the building of the new National Archives building, winning an award and everything?
Yeah,
what's so special about this building?
The building is designed by the latest global system technology. Now, it's a very high technology there. We have the update with the technology, the update with the centers of maintenance, not like the old one. You know, we have a new one, so we have
technology and systems.
Of course, very new technology. The update of the computers and the saving and the preservation.
And you actually have a team that's trained to use that system?
Of course,
and to use all
of course. We have a training center already in the. And already now we have a training center, a new training center at the third floor. A very big space to the training center, and we train all the maintenance and the restoration of the documents and everything about it.
So, mentioning technology, are there any plans maybe to have this content online or digitized?
Of course, online. We have a website for the new building. If you enter the new building of National Archive, House of Archives.
With those documents, does it have a portion of those 600 million documents?
Of course, it will be. You know, we started already to do it, and we started already to do it, to download all the document and all with the very high technology. You have to go there and you have to see the new building. It is amazing building, it's five floors. We have a training center, we have a maintenance center, we have a very big library, we have a very big museum.
I was going to say, you have a museum in that building.
Of course. The museum, we have, what mean the archive, the house of archive? House of archive, it consists all the exchange of letter and the official letter between, for example, presidents, from the all this period. And from for example, we speak about the period of Muhammad Ali, the period of modern Egypt. We start the modern Egypt. We have a very precious documents, and it was the exchange between presidents. We have even some papers.
The originals.
Of course, some original papers later from pharaonic letter. There.
So it's from the very beginning till the modern age.
Of course, from the beginning of modern, but some little bit from the oldest one.
Pharaonic,
too,
yeah.
From pharaonic too, because it is we have heritage, and we have antiquities. This is something, and the heritage is something other. Because of that, we have the heritage more. But if you have a letter, a document from Roman period, from the Coptic period, we have there, and we have, this is like a museum. Just the letter from president, letter from leadership, leader of Egypt, even the Arab the Arab nation. All the Arab nation, we have the document of there. I think because of that, he is trying to donate this building.
And this is totally finalized. You had employed a team of 140 countries where researchers came from all around the world. So is this project done, or is it a continuous thing?
No. The project is done, and now we inaugurated the building,
yes.
And now we proceed to process to the employers how to work, how to manage the administration, yes. To manage
and the marketing part.
Of course. Of course,
and visitors to increase.
Of course.
Where exactly is it located, and what would be the sort of your
Fustat
invite?
City, and this is the most important things too, because Fustat City, you see, it's a kind of heritage.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. It is, it's mean to increase the heritage and it is a new building in an heritage place.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Iman, also having His Highness Sultan bin Mohammed al-Qasimi, who is also the Supreme Council member and the ruler of actually attending and being present at the inauguration, and also knowing that he's a graduate from Cairo. Is that right? And what does this tell us about the cultural role of Egypt in the region?
I think Egypt is the heart of the nation Arab.
Yeah.
Arab nation, Egypt is heart of it, and it's always Egypt play a big role of a leadership in the Arab nation. Prince Qasimi, I think he did such a donation, a kind of payback to Egypt. And if you follow his speech in the inauguration, what he said, I am an Egyptian industry. All my personality is pure Egyptian, because he is,
graduated
in Egypt, and he is graduated from Cairo University, and that means that Cairo University is a huge edifice. That in the nation Arab. It was Cairo University, it was a very, very big edifice that all over the world, all over the Arab nation, they come to learn here and to learn. Prince Qasimi, he did another things too. He did donating the building of Union of Antiquities or Archaeologique. They built another building too, and they inaugurated with His Excellency Abdel Wahid Nabawi, Minister of Culture. this building too. And now he is going to donate house of elderly, you know, for the actors and for the actor of cinema and for the star of cinema too. And when they become old, they can go to a house of elderly to. He has a very good role in Egypt, and he's trying to do a lot of things with
Dr.
that.
Iman, we're just going to go on a very short, quick break, and we'll be right back again.
Thank you so much.
حقق حلمك مع تمويل الرابح واسعد كل اللي حواليك. تمويل من 2 مليون جنيه حتى 30 مليون جنيه.
بنك مصر، نعمل معا لخير بلدنا.
Welcome back. You're still watching Nile Cruise, and continuing our talk about the Ministry of Culture. What is the agenda for the next phase?
We have these months to the celebration of Day of Africa, and it was with the cooperation with the African embassies here in Cairo, and we made seminars with Africa, made a show, a folklore show with Africa, and you know, and this day we have take care of you know, the African parts, because it's very important. And now we make the organizational structure of the Ministry of all the ministry, and now we try to develop the rest of cultural palaces. You know, we have in the village, and we try to develop the culture there, to promote the culture there. We enter the villages, we enter the region, the other region. We try to go out of the capital. This is our
That's
target.
the purpose.
Yeah.
That's a very good strategy. It is needed.
Yeah.
As far as we go, as far as every Egyptian would be benefiting, and also tourism would be promoted right away with us.
Of course, really, you know, the organization of the Ministry of Culture do a very big job.
Yes.
Well, and this is not, it's not I'm telling you that because I am in, or I'm in, but this is the fact. We do a very good job there. We try to promote culture more. We try to make that, and we take all the initiation of the youth, and this is very important now. And we try to concentrate in the cultural palaces, because the cultural palaces is the only place who promote culture in people, Egyptian people directly.
Yes.
Well, Dr. Iman Negm, that was very interesting. Thank you so much for giving us this briefing about the new inauguration of the National Archives building. And Dr. Iman Negm is the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Culture. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being
we're
with
going
us.
to move on to our next report, where we have a seminar was held for the Islam Gawish, and he was talking about his comics, which were highly watched recently on social media. And we have Sahar Talawi having and filing in this report.